Hello drone folks, it's Ron back here with Ron Brown's YouTube channel where we cover a lot of drones, action cameras, and various other related tech, related around those things actually. So this is a drone video today. We're down here at the shore. You see the beautiful sky and clouds behind me, and we got that brand new DJI Mini 4 Pro, the latest, the hottest mini drone on the market now. And, in our first flight, we kind of had just normal, kind of bright sunlight. But today we have a mix of clouds and sun and so on. So this little drone has HDR kind of in all 4K, 1080p, all the different various, resolutions, and also at all the various frame rates. So that's kind of a first. We're going to test how this HDR works in this type of conditions. We're recording this on the Hero 12, the GoPro Hero 12, which also has HDR. So I've already taken a couple B-roll shots with the Hero 12. So we'll see if how the Mini 4 Pro matches up to the the GoPro as far as which one HDR, which one has better resolution, and so on. So, with no further ado, let's get this this mini drone in the air. So here we go. Here we go. Okay, folks, we got 18 satellites. We're in Class G airspace. We have no temporary flight restrictions. We have no weather coming in. Winds are mild for the beach, whatever. So we're going to record today in our our 4K 30 normal. And we're using a SanDisk memory card in here, and we're going to shoot kind of an auto here. Maybe we'll switch it into Pro Mode and try to get some better shots. At my other video, I didn't kind of shoot enough pictures. I'll try more pictures this time too. So here we go. Let's get this bird in the air. Maybe you can see it take off. Okay, you can probably see that little drone here. So we're going to just go. Not going to do anything droning, we're just going to go up and out of here. Mickey Moore indeed. All right, folks, we got a screen recording going here. I don't know why we got remote ID error here. It's always something, huh? Okay, now we're good. Okay, let's start that recording here. And we're going to turn this GoPro off. Alrighty, folks. So, okay, the when you aim the drone this way, we kind of got the good light. We're going to gain a little altitude here. Let's see here. You see that big band of clouds. Say the sunlight's at the back of the drone here, so this is the good view here per se here. So let's go down just a little bit here, and we're in normal speed mode here, and we're going to watch out for people. But there's a few people on the beach, but not many, so it won't be hard to avoid them. So we're going to move a little bit in here this way, and we have what I think looks like a good shot with that kind of unusual cloud there. So we're going to stop the photo here. We're going to go up to the icon above the stop start button and change over to photo. And this takes a super photo now, just like the Air 3. So this is such a good one here. You know what? We're going to take our super photo JPEG here. So we're going to tap down around here to tap the focus. Then we're going to take the photo here. Okay, we got our photo recorder, but now we're going to try something a little bit different. Now, of course, I told you, I didn't tell you, we don't have any ND filters for this flight here, and we talked about the lack of ND filters available for the Mini 4 Pro in the last video, so if you want to hear that discussion, go to video test flight number 1. So, but we're going to, the exposure looked pretty good on that. Let's try even lower. No. Maybe we needed that to balance it out a little bit. This 1.7 inch aperture in here tends to overexpose. So we're going to take one more just for the heck of it. Put super photo. And then we're going to try something different, folks. So we're going to go down to format. We're going to go just raw, and we're going to shoot a bracket of photos. So how we're going to do that, we're going to tap screen, get that away, tap over here, hit AEB, auto exposure bracketing. And we're going to hit that, and that's going to take a series. Something different is drone. The other one I think only took 3 and 5, but this one takes 3, 5, and 7. So I think 3 is going to be enough here of a range. So it kind of gives kind of one under and 1 over. But it's such a good photo. Let's try 5. Now I'll give us 2 over and 1 under of what they think the correct exposure should be. So, okay, so we're going to take another photo here. and then boom. Okay, it took 5 photos. Again, one correct, 2 underexposed, and 2 overexposed. Probably a third each way. So we got a good balance of photos. So okay, let's try one more thing with photos here. Let's go to down to maybe not master shots, but pano. Let's try a pano with this in it. So we're not close enough to try that 180, but let's try a wide angle pano. But let's kind of go like this to kind of get more of the shot in. Like, I know that's not framed like usual, but this is an unusual photo, this wide angle. So let's try it here. So I believe this does it in JPEG. So as you see, format is J&J. So this is called a wide angle, and we're going to get kind of all these clouds in here. And we have some pretty interesting light here, so hopefully it turns out pretty good here. Okay, I think that's done here. So okay, so let's get back to video here. Back up the video. Oops, it did a little overexposure burning. Okay, let's get our roll of you know what? The sky is probably more interesting than the ground here, so let's kind of do a little bit of an unusual framing here. So okay, let's start our video here and see how the HDR video looks. Okay, so we're gonna fly down here towards the old fishing pier. I don't see anybody walking down below on the dunes, but we gotta kind of get those extra clouds here. So we're getting less beach and more clouds in this particular shot here. So we're riding about 24 miles per hour in normal flight mode, which is pretty good. Winds are light here. Okay, so I like that shot. So let's end that little shot there. Let's kind of go down to more our traditional thing where we're getting a little bit of the beach and the clouds here. All right. So the drone is performing handily. I believe Marcus Crawford said this on Drone Nation Show. I believe there's no statistics saying this flies better than the Mini 3 Pro, but it sure feels like it does. It doesn't go faster, it doesn't ascend or descend any faster, but it sure feels like it flies better. So I'm going to pan around here and look at some of these interesting clouds here. Some of the beachfront homes below there. So you can see all those clouds. We're going back over here to the, where the exposure is. The sun is the exposure. Alrighty. Okay, so we're a little bit before sunset here. I'm going to say we got about 15-20 minutes before sunset here. But what's you see my home point there. Let's go out here by the pier. Make sure nobody's below us here. There's somebody walking around the beach here. Let's kind of go this way a little bit. I think there's some surfers down there. All right, let's see. I'm going to go kind of I am in cinema mode here. I haven't played with these settings yet. The cinema mode that goes really fast here, at least some ways. All right, so there's some HDR, hopefully HDR shots of the pier. See how that turns out. Bring the camera up a little bit, get some of those clouds as we do a manual orbit around here. Just trying to show you some of the photo quality and video quality this new little drone here. Bring it all the way around here. I'm not being extra smooth here, but you get the point. All right. And that little, I kind of break these up into little things, so if I got one that doesn't turn out, I can just, throw it out and don't have to fool around with that. So I kind of like this shot here for another photo. In fact, I like this for a super photo here, I think. Get a little bit more of an angle here. And let's try this for another super photo. So we're going to go back into photo mode. And we're going to keep, we're going to do a single photo here first. Actually, you know what? Forget all that. I'm going to go a pano again. And now this has, the spear, the 180. The spear, is the one it makes like the ball, the 361. The vertical is the one where if you're up close to something, it makes that real wide, thin photo. The wide angle is the one I showed you before. And of course, you know what a vertical photo is. Let's try a couple of these here while we're out here, right? So let's do a spear, right? We got plenty of battery life here. Let's do it. This is the spear. And you can do some interesting I think you can post these things like on like Facebook and some other social medias where, you know, people could just get in there and kind of move them all around, which is cool. You know, I maybe should have raised the drone a little bit higher. I'm only 101 feet off of here, but hopefully it still turns out pretty good. Usually I just go a little higher on these. Maybe I probably should put up maybe 125, 150 feet, but hopefully it turns out decent. So you see the countdown below the, you know, the shutter button there. You see the countdown is 42% done here. So you know, these do chew through your battery a little bit if you choose to shoot a lot of these things here and you want to do some other flying. But you know, it is what it is. So it's kind of processing the photo now. You know, that's why it's not doing anything, but the counter's still, you know, counting down here. So yeah, it's processing on board here. So it should be done in just a second, folks. All right. Let's bring it in just a little bit closer. All right. And let's go back and see. Might as well show them all, right? Okay, so this is the 180 panel here. So we're going to do this a little bit closer. Oops. Go a little bit higher and a little bit closer. We're going to angle the camera down a little bit on this one. I think so. Maybe not too much. Okay, and then we'll shoot. This one goes a little bit faster. The other one, you don't need as many photos for this one. And we'll see how much extra, you know, detail and lighting this HDR puts into this here. You know, and I think I could change the format on here before it starts, but I'm going to go with JPEG, so these are big files anyways. This doesn't need to be, you know, a raw thing. So, yeah, it takes a lot less photos than the Spear does to get this type of photo. It's almost done here. So, these are pretty much the standard pano modes that are in kind of all the recent drones from DJI. So if you've had another DJI drone, you've probably played with these before. So let's go to the one I really want to do in the first place, and I can change that to RAW from JPEG, but I'm keeping it JPEG. Okay, and I didn't tap the focus, but I did this time. Okay, here's a wide angle one, which I took a little bit earlier when we were taking that one photo over top of the dunes. So this one goes fairly fast too. And then we have one more here. Let's show you the one more to kind of wrap up the whole photo section here. This is the vertical here, so this will be your, you know, your one for your TikToks and your Instagrams and all that. So okay, we're gonna start this one here. This one I think goes fairly fast. Get your verticals if you're into vertical. Yeah, that one went real fast. Okay, so that kind of shows you all the pano features. And wrap up on photos over here. You know, we showed you auto exposure white balance, and here's burst here. I don't know if we need to show you burst, but it'll just take a whole bunch of photos. If you're trying to capture some kind of action here, I'm just going to go to 3 just to show you. So, you know, just take the same photo 3 times in case something moves. Good for if you think something's going to happen and you don't know exactly when it's going to happen. And then, of course, your time shots where, you know, you can have it start like in, you know, 2 seconds rather than when you hit the timer. So, see, it's the 2 second thing right on the shutter button here. So when I hit it, so it didn't shoot the photo until the 2 seconds. It's a countdown. But it'll keep shooting them, so you have to stop it. Okay, so you understand. You know, I mean, if you want to, if like you say on a traditional photo, if you want to jump in the photo, whatever, you had 2 seconds. So okay, you get that. That's old school stuff. So let's go back to single. Let's go back to video again here, and let's turn this drone around. It's recording again, and let's head down here towards some of this, you know, the setting sun here, and we'll stay out over the waters. Okay, you see some good color. See that home point? That home point is really cool. You know, that came over from the FPV, and the Avata drone has been on was on the Air 3. I think it's on all the drones now, the Mavic, the Air, and the Mini series. I'm not sure it came to the Mini 3, though. It may only be on the most recent version of each drone. Okay, so there we go. We got some clouds right in the middle of that sun here. So some tricky lighting here, you know. So see how the HDR handles it here. And let me go all the way over here. And you see the blue lights, all the, you know, all the clouds are kind of that one direction, mostly the one direction here. Let's go in here, not go over any people here. It's a car down there. Parked car. No, I don't think there's any problem going over parked cars. All right, well, here's another one. Here's the other opportunity to get a picture here. Let's go back and just take a photo single. Remember, this is going to be a super photo. This is going to, if it needs HDR, it's going to do HDR and all that stuff. So okay, let's tap the focus on something there. Hit our photo button. See how that comes out. Yeah, so I don't know how good of a sunset we're going to have tonight. Let's go a little bit higher here. Let's go back to the video and do like a old-fashioned crane shot where we just kind of rise our crane shot up here and see if we can see more from up top here. Oh yeah, look, it's just a little bit better from high up here. Now we're well over 300 feet here, and this little drone is performing so well. I mean, they've got this thing really, you know, flying really well. So let's fly down here and see what kind of video we get. If I'm way above, you know, we probably don't need to be this high. There we go. Keep it about 300. Flying down here towards the first of the condos in Margate Island House. And there's Atlantic Avenue to the left there, that main street there. You don't see much traffic. It's off season now. So getting a little signal test here. We're, you know, we're about 1,500 feet out here. Not too bad. So, yeah, she's got great signal. You see my RC signal up top. It hasn't wavered. So I've stopped the drone there purposely here. I've gone far enough here. So let's do a little side-to-side action here. I'm actually how, you know, how this handles the shadows and stuff. Here's a lot of deep shadows down below there. We'll see how this HDR handles them as we do, you know, go sideways out to the beach here. I mean, it has obstacle avoidance all around. Of course, I'm not going to hit anything at 304 feet down here, you know, that's for sure. So, okay, I like this shot again here. Let's stop the video here, and let's go for another photo here, right? Sorry, this is kind of a photo-centric one here for you people that only do video, whatever, but sometimes it all depends on what situations are. Sometimes the photos are more interesting than the video. Now, see that changed my exposure as well as my things here. So you can adjust, see that little sun thing? You can adjust that and get a little bit better here. So I'm going to pull that down here. You know what I'm going to do here too? Look, I'm going to go into Pro settings here, right? And hit that button there. I'm going to go over to the second thing here, the little camera shutter. And I'm going to, what am I going to do here? That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, let me go over here again. Where's my white balance at? Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn the white balance up and get more. Yeah, look at that. Okay, we have a plane around here, so we're going to be wary of that. Okay, so now I got the white balance up a little bit, getting a little more orangish color here. So I'm going to tap it. There's our photo. That plane is up way higher than we are, even at 300 feet. But we'll drop down just in case he drops down, and we'll go back to the video and record us dropping down. Right? How's that? That's cool, right? Okay. Oh boy. Look how the exposure changed in the video. I'm going to go over the EV and hit the +3. Oops. No, I'm going to go. There you go. Okay. Record video and come down. Come down just in case that plane comes down. That's pretty interesting with the sun behind the building, right? Okay, now we're down under 100 feet, so we're real good now. Oops. There's people walking on the beach, so let's kind of go this way and do this. I kind of want to go straight. I think at the shot. I'm just waiting for those people to go away. Go away, people. Go away. No, I'm just kidding here.
Battery level
Oops,
is low.
Low battery.
Aircraft will return to the home point in
home.
10 seconds. Return to home.
Look, there's your that little green path that the thing's going to take on its optical or Optium return to home thing to save battery and whatnot here. So remember, always remember not to lose track of your battery. I can still hit the I tap the focus on the way back here so we get some nice video. Oh, see that seagull kind of go by us there? The seagull, flock of seagulls. Uh-oh, you see some more seagulls up there. There's a seagull kind of flight here. All right, so we're coming home. Come home to Papa here. We didn't put a landing pad down, so I don't know the exact spot, but because this does have the precision landing. Haven't tested it per se, but it does have it. So we're at 20% battery life here. And we're easily going to make it back here. We weren't that far away. We'll probably cancel it when he gets back here. We take a few more videos here. Okay, we canceled it here. Let's get you know, one more shot here before it's got to, you know, we got to land this baby. There we go. There you are. Low battery. Oh, it really wants to come home now. Let's come on back here. And let's stop this video and get one more picture before we got to land. Photo. Okay, photo. Tap the focus. Boom. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's bring this puppy home now. Let's bring her home. I think. Well, hold on. She really wants to land. I'm coming. I was going the wrong way for a second there. Here we go. Sorry for the landing on the 13% here, people. I usually land on 20. It's even making a strange noise I haven't heard before.
Land.
Must be a new noise they added.
Warning.
All right, folks, that was my second flight with the little Mini 4 Pro. Yeah, so I have the standard, you know, controller here, the RC N2, not the RC2 with built-in screen. This is the we'll say the beginner starter pack here, and I kind of wanted to point that out because almost every channel on YouTube is showing you the controller with the screen built in, and I had that controller. I have it with the Air 3 drone, but this controller works just as well for the important things. Like it has, you know, I think it has the same range, signal strength range, as the other one does. I haven't, you know, did it side by side, but I will do side by side eventually to see which one has the better the range. But this one seems to have great range. You know, so there's not a lot of difference. I'm using my iPhone 14 Pro. The phone did not overheat. It didn't run out of battery. I mean, you could actually have this charge the phone while you're flying, but no overheating, no dimming issues, nothing like that or whatever. Summer is over here at the Jersey Shore, but fall is, you know, fall is just a little bit you know, cooler than you know, summer is. So unlike a lot of people who have leaves, you know, falling off and wear winter coats, I mean, it's still, you still see I'm still in summer attire down here at the Jersey Shore. We have a kind of a, you know, a local summer that lasts well into October before it finally cools down. So anyhow, folks, I hope you enjoyed that flight of the Mini 4 Pro. If you did, give me the thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're not already a member, so you can see more videos on the Mini 4 Pro and other, various drones, Air 3, Maverick 3 series, Avata, DJI Action 4, and so on. So a lot of good content coming up real soon on the channel. I will put affiliate links down below, so if you're thinking about getting a Mini 4 Pro or any of the current DJI drones or even older DJI drone, please use my link, because anything you purchase through my link will give me a small commission. I am an Amazon affiliate seller, so it really helps the channel out and get some more gear out of the review. And if you like the way this video looked here, this video was filmed on the GoPro Hero 12, the latest version of the GoPro. So let me know what you thought of the B-roll video. Was it better than the video from the actual drone itself? So yeah, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next one.